Hey everyone, and welcome back to another game of Catan. I'm the Wanderer, and today we are just playing a quick casual game, just to take a quick break from the ranked space, as have been grinding out the ranked games recently, and after a couple of losses I thought we'd just have a bit of fun and see how we go. And that being said, we have the first pick in today's casual game, so immediately the 695 looks like the spot, to be honest. It's the best brick spot. It's the best. Well, there's plenty of wheat and ore around, but the fact that it's this best brick spot, and I think we're going to get a point right because this is a huge expansion. Quickly, 8-5-10 is good, and also 8-5-10 is good, but there's a bunch of wheat, so I'm not particularly fussed about getting on either of those two spots. And there's 6 of ore. I don't like this 692, so I think we've got to go 695 and point right. Blue probably, yeah, I think blue's got to be taking one of the 8-5-10s. Maybe potentially racing us to that 3-for-1 if they do go here. Yeah, blue does take the 8-5-10, but opts not to bother racing us, which is kind of nice for us. Maybe they're thinking that someone probably takes this 9-10, which is a possibility. And given that blue's taken here, that would be cutting us off. But I thought since it's a casual game, I think that's worth the risk. Green takes the 6-3-11 as their first pick, which is interesting. I guess they were worried about not getting on any brick at all, so I can understand why, but obviously that as a second pick would be nice for the free road. So that leaves red with 2 in a row, so I think I could see them doing something like 8-4-3 and then 9-6-2. Gets a free road, gets good all wheat sheep, and can point to this wood port. I really actually quite like that for red. Okay, so red does take the 8-4-3. They probably should be pointing right here. I think this wood spot is probably a good expansion, especially if they do go the 6-9-2. So they do pop the road right. Yep, and goes to 6-9-2. And probably points right again, because that ore port's a good expansion spot too. Yeah, I really like red setup. Like, obviously they have average brick, but, you know, other than that, they've got huge all wheat sheep game. They could be tough to beat. So I think green now has to get on some wheat. So they probably go the 8-5-10, I think. I'd be very surprised if they went 9-10 just for that ore. I think 8-5-10 puts them on good production. Yep, that's fine. So that leaves blue needing brick and wood. So probably going the 3-4-11 to get on good brick and wood, and could potentially expand either down here or even up to this 6-11-12 to get on some ore. Again, I'd be very surprised if they built on the 9-10. Yeah, does take the 11-4-3. Does point left. Okay, so I think that means we have to be taking this 9-11-4. It gives us everything. It gives us great numbers. And we can expand to the right. Left doesn't really do anything, because we have to come either all the way through or all the way down, whereas at least with right, we can expand out here, or even potentially steal this spot from red, but they'll drop their free road. So I think definitely it's this way. It stuffs green's expansion inwards there, and we'll go perfect. I'm pretty happy with that. And 8 hits to start. Nothing we can really do there. Let's just pass. And the 5 hits, perfect. Good thing is we've got dual 9s as well. I know it's ore and wood, which don't really go together, as blue drops that road, but it's still handy having that number, and as I say that, it rolls. So there's a dev card if we want it. We just need some 6s to hit, and we can start expanding. So I think first and foremost we've got to drop this road, make sure we don't get ploughed by blue. Wow, green 4-for-1's their wheat straight up just for a brick. Must be looking just for drops the road down to the 3-for-1. Green has nice expansions. 2 hits for red. That's actually just gross that they managed to hit that. So they should just be dropping a road here. Yep, road to the ore port. So that kind of stuffs up that plan for us, but that's okay. Couldn't really do anything there. Happy to pop a dev here. Knight, happy with that. That's fine. There's the 6. Perfect. Alright, so next turn we can drop this road up here. As green rolls a 7, we could potentially be getting robbed here. As long as we don't lose the brick, I'm fine. And that pops it on the 8, that's fine. Steal some red. I think red's got the best setup right now, especially once they can settle here and here. 12 hits. Red pops a dev. Okay, red says He's coming to get green for some reason, not sure why. As the 2 hits again for red. I'm going to just drop the road up here. There's nothing else we can really do. Getting onto this 3-for-1 port should be big for us. Out here's not a great expansion, but we can expand this way and also up here and also out here. So we have expansion spots. It's not a problem. 8 hits, so that was a big block there from green. We hit the 4, that's nice. Red plays the knight. I'm assuming he robs green here. Solo blocks on the 8, I don't like that. I'm going to probably actually play my knight here, to be honest. As, yeah, red settles, so I'm going to be blocking red's wheat, I think. And we get an ore, which is great. And the 10 hits. Happy to pop another dev here, I think. I think army's got to be part of our win condition this game as we get a knight. There's the 6. I probably could have blocked the 6, actually. It might have been better just because, even though that's red's only wheat, this is their only ore and they're on the ore port. So I think the 6 might have been better, but I obviously was thinking, do I need to solo block red at this point in time? Maybe not. Gets the 2-for-1 off there with green. So that means they should be able to settle now on this 3-for-1. Oh no, they pass. Interesting. Wow, 3 hits. And green gets their settlement on that 3-for-1. And they're dropping a road, so green's trying to get into this 6, 11, 12. There's the 9. Nice. We just need a 5 and we can settle. Alright, let's see what we get. 3 hits. I'm tempted. I'm going to do a wood for wheat here. I don't think anyone's got it. Nope, that's okay. I'm happy to hold here, just because I don't think we're going to get robbed if a 7 hits. That 6 is nice. Blue has to 4-for-1 there, wood for the sheep, but does get the settlement on that 3-for-1 port. 8 hits, that block is nice on there. Green drops a road. I'd love to be able to play out of here if I could, but it's not necessary, I don't think. 8 hits again. So green has wheat. We'll get the wheat for ore off with red there. So red, I'm assuming he's popping a dev maybe? Or it must be, sorry, they must want a city. Red pops a dev. Alright. And the 2 hits again. I think that's the 3rd time it's hit for red. This is a little frustrating here. Do I hold again on 6? Because a 9 puts us over. So I am tempted to drop a road here. Out this way, because even if green gets to settle in here, I'm happy to, as an expansion spot, to go up to this 9-12 as well. So I think I am going to drop the road and just hold there. We just need a 5 to hit. There's a 9, so probably a good thing we dropped the road, kept us under 7 cards. There's the 5, that's what we want. So hopefully no one gives green this settle. Because if we do hit another 6, we can road settle. They 4-for-1 for the brick. And no one gets in the trade, so they have to pass. Jeez, I'd love a 6 here. There's another 9. Jeez, we're 1 wheat off a city as well. Interesting. Red drops a road up to the 3-for-1, so he's going to be racing blue. Plays his Year of Plenty and gets the settle, I think. Oh, jeez, that's big from red. So red with that 8 and the 6 is super dangerous late game. Okay, so let's see if blue is willing to give up. What does blue not have? Does blue willing to give up a brick? Perfect. Oh, doesn't take it. Okay, I'm probably happy to do that, to be honest, with blue. That gives us the road settle. Big expansion spot there. Cuts green out of it. I'm happy with that. And the 10 hits. Blue drops a road. And the 3 hits. That 3's hit quite a few times as well. Green drops a road. Must be going down to this 5-2, I think. There's the 9 again. Alright, we've got plenty of ore. We really just need a couple of 5s. Alright. 3 again. Far out. Nothing we can really do here, to be honest. There's not really any trades that are worth going for us, so we'll just pass. There's the 8 again. That 8 block has been brutal. That 2, that's the 4th time that's hit already. Wild. Green pops a dev. And we hit the 6. That's nice. Okay, we can at least expand there somewhere. Potentially have some trade bait for a wheat as well. Red drops a road down to this wood port. I don't think they have the settle in hand yet though. Oh, they 2-for-1 for the wheat. And pop another dev. So red's a little scary right now. And the 10 hits. Far out. We really need some wheat here. Nothing we can really do. I'm happy. I think I can drop. I can just drop the road. Um, Probably out this way. Or do we? I just don't want to take road right now because it puts undue attention on us. So I think I'm happy to drop the road because I don't mind this as a settlement spot either. And also it means we can come through this way and connect road. And it does extend it this way too. So there's the 6. Jeez, we really need this port. Blue 3 for 1s and pops a road up to the wheat port. And the 10 hits again. Alright, this 5 being dry is hurting. Green has 8 cards here, so they probably... Yeah, they just need some sheep here. I think they'll be able to either pop a dev or road and settle. Ooh, they go for the aggressive knight. Pop it on the 4. Steal from me, which is interesting. Drops a road. And ends up taking road going for the brick port, which is interesting. There's that 2. That's the 5th time that's hit. It's just red is laughing like that's just they were going to be that was going to be such a hard thing for them to get, and it's just given them everything they've needed. Red 2 for 1s for some wheat, and gets to settle on the wood port. So I think red is more dangerous here than green. So I'm going to be blocking the 8 again. Sorry, blue. I'm not doing it to you on purpose. I just really just want to be blocking red here. There's a 5. Okay, that's what we're looking for. Can we get a brick off someone? I'll do. Oh, actually, I could probably get a wheat off someone. There's plenty of wheat out there now. Green takes it. I think I'm just gonna have to accept it. I need the city, and we've got to be citying the 695. I think. Yeah. Big turn there. Getting that city was big. There's a 9. Perfect. Okay. As blue 3 for 1s for a brick and drops a road up to the 10. So that's a good settlement spot for them. There's the 6. Huge. We really just need a wheat or a sheep here and we can settle. Green ends up 3 for 1ing for the ore. Is that for a city? Or are they going to dev? Nah, it gets their city on the 8, 5, 10. Okay, so now green's looking a little scary. 9 again. Wow, okay. We can settle with that, but I don't want to be 4 for 1 in the ore. So I just need a 5 to hit or a 4 to hit or an 11. Okay. The 8. Do we think we can get a wheat off someone here? I'll do brick for wheat. How about ore for wheat? Okay, looks like I'm going to have to 4 for 1 all my ore for this settlement, which is gross. But we have a stuck hand otherwise. I couldn't have even dev'd then. So I think I just have to get the settlement on the port. And I kind of want to clear my hand out here. But I still think green, pardon me, I still think green gets robbed. So I think I'm going to hold. There's the 10. Perfect. 6. I like that. Now that we're on that 3 for 1 port, that 6 is huge for us. Green drops another road. I think they're obviously, another road. So they're going for this 6. So I think once green gets on this 6, they're going to be pretty damn dangerous. Here's the 4. Red 2 for 1's there, ore for a wheat. And pops another dev. We may need to get a dev here. Ooh, okay. Who's more dangerous here? I still think red is a bigger threat. And I kind of really want to block this ore as we get a wood, which I don't love. We can drop 2 roads to go for the connect here, but I just don't think it's worth it. I may just drop 1 because there's a settlement spot here on the 3, and that means we can then come down and connect this road. Oh, we could drop 2 to look for the connect now. No, but green's not going to think about that, to be honest. So I'm just going to drop the 1 because we could try and hold off and get this connect through for the win as we hit the 10 again, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would give us road right now with 3 roads through here. We do really need to pop a dev soon though. There's a 7. So green has a tough choice here. Do they rob us or do they rob red? Well, they could block the 9. Wow, opts for the solo block. I mean, I don't hate it. We are a threat. I do hate that it's on our thing, but I don't think that was a dumb block by any means. There's the 10 again. These 5, like the lack of 5s right now, the lack of wheat is really hurting. Red passes there. Ooh, 9, far out. That's really annoying. Okay, I just don't think we've got anything that we can do here. I could drop the road this way, but it doesn't really do anything. I'm tempted to drop the road here to open up another settlement spot on the 9-12, because otherwise we're kind of stuck with our cards. I can't even dev. No one's going to trade with us for what we want, so I think I am just going to drop this road here. That's all we can really do, and then I'm going to pass. This feels like a very haphazard game that I've had, and it's frustrating. Blue rolls a 7, so I think he's got to be blocking green. Ooh, solo blocks red. I don't hate it. Again, the ore is really powerful, so I mean it's not a terrible block. There's the 5, finally. We just need a wood, and we literally have 2 settlements down. Green, 3 for 1s for a brick. Do they get the settlement? Yeah, they must. They must be able to get... Yeah, there. So green's on 7. Now they have ore as well, so that's pretty dangerous. We hit the 4. It's nice. Ooh, red plays the mono for 4 wheat. They must have a city now in hand. Wow. I think that was... I mean, it's a good mono in the sense that it got stuff out of people's hand, but I don't know about that. Yeah, they pop a dev. So I think red must have a VP. There's a 6. Okay. Now, we could settle here, but I actually think a dev is more important, because we really need to potentially get a hold of army here. Oh, mono. Okay, again, I don't hate that, but it would have been nice to get a knight. There's a 3. If there's a lot of something out there, I will be tempted to mono, like if there's a bunch of wheat or a bunch of ore out there. The other thing to be wary of with green is they do have an open settlement spot either here or here. Oh, there's the 8. Okay. If this wheat doesn't get spent, it could be a good mono. Potentially, especially if we hit a 9. Nah, see, green 3 for 1s for a sheep and gets a settlement. So green's on 8 now. Red plays a knight. It's got to be blocking probably the 5 or the 6. Oh, solo blocks the 8. Okay, we hit a 4. Oh, red gives up all that wheat for a couple of ore. They surely can city now. Wow, they end up just passing. Interesting. Let's see what we roll. An 8. Oh, I can't really mono either. Do we think blue would potentially give us a wheat for some brick, seeming as their brick is bad? No. Oh, we're going to have to pass here again, I think. There's nothing we can really do. Yeah, it's frustrating. There's just not enough out there to mono either. I don't think anyone wins this turn, because green's on 0 cards. There's a 9. Okay, that's nice. Blue finally gets another settlement, and they do have an open settlement spot up here too. And then they 3 for 1 for a brick and hold. Oh, another 9. Okay. So green's had no cards for the last couple of cycles. There hasn't been many 7s this game. I need to learn to shut my mouth when it comes to that sort of stuff. I think we do that, and then 1, 2, 3. It's a good thing is it does hinder red a little bit there, so I think they still rob from green. Pop it on the 6. They obviously have to steal from us because green has no cards. That's fair enough. It's a good block. Oh, and the 6 hits too. Far out. There's a bit of ore out there, but I just don't think it's worth monoing. Green still can't win. Neither can red. I hope red 7's out in the next 2 rolls here. Oh, perfect. Red 7's out. Blue will definitely be blocking green here for sure, so we should be good. I really need to pop a dev. I've got so many... This is the problem with this game right now. I've got so many different things on the go. Like, I'm trying to fight for army. I can potentially sneak road. I have 2 open settlement spots. Like, it's just nuts. So, theoretically, right, if we get army, we're on 7 points. The 2 open settles give us 9, but then we would still need to city or get a victory point for the win or connect road. So, there's just so many things going on as blue drops a road. So, they've opted to not take this and instead to go down here for the 8-4. Here's a 9. Perfect. Okay, so that means we can dev next turn. Red ends up 2 for 1 for an ore. And pops a dev. That's frustrating because that was probably a knight. And then the 3 hits. There's nothing to really mono here. I am going to pop a dev first. Let's see what we get. VP. Again, nothing to really mono here. So the VP's handy. I don't hate it. It's just the problem is it's... we're probably going to lose army to red. There's the 8 too. Jeez, we're not getting the rolls that we really need. And there's a 10. So green's win condition's got to be probably citying twice or maybe city in VP. I don't think there's much else they can do. I'm hoping no one gives them a wheat for nothing. No, ends up 3 for wanting for a brick. And pops a road out for that settlement spot here. Red rolls a 7, so they'd definitely be stealing from green here again, I think. Pops it on the 6. Steals from us, unless they specifically wanted the ore. Plays the knight, though. So they take army, so red's on 7, probably 8. And then pops it on the 5, so red will be on 8, and can probably... They got no open settles, but should nearly be able to city, I think. I'm hoping no one gives them that trade. Red pops another dev. And there's the 9. Okay, I think there's potentially a wheat mono here. I just think we really... Yeah, I think we have to do it. Let's play the wheat mono. We do get 6 wheat, which is really nice. So I think we can city here on the 4, 9, 11. And then we can pop a dev. And a road building. That's actually massive. We can then look to connect road for 9 and hopefully settle for the win. Let's see how we go. There's the 12. 3. So as long as red can't win next turn, we've got a sniff here. Red rolls a 7. Pops it back on the 6. Steals one of our wood. Again, hoping no one trades with red. Ends up 3 for wanting for a wheat. And then 2 for wanting for an ore. Probably pops another dev. Interesting. And then the 6 hits. That's really annoying. Okay, can we get... No one's going to trade with us either. This is so frustrating. I just want to hold for one more cycle, to be honest. Because theoretically, if we can build 3 roads, we take road. And then if we can... Yeah, it's the road building and then either the city or the settle them for the win. I think we've got to hold. And just pray that red can't win this turn. Blue drops a road down to the 8-4. They're racing green for this spot. I'm going to give that to them. Just because they need it. Plus it gives us an extra card. We're over 7 anyway. Blue gets to settle. That 11 hits, which is big. Red's had no cards. We've literally... I think we have to win in hand. Oh, not quite. Oh, no, we do. We have to win in hand right now if we don't 7 out and if red can't win. Oh, the 9 hits. Oh, man. Red's got to have probably 2 VPs in there, I'm pretty sure. So he's on 9, and I don't know what he can do. He probably has a knight. Hopefully no one gives him this. I think he wants to pull for it. Red plays an aggressive knight, so we'll get stolen from here. Oh, he blocks green. Interesting. Oh, okay, come on, no 7. Oh, let's go! Oh man, that is such a big win. Oh, let's go, guys. Come on. We'll drop the road. Let's drop that road. Let's take road and pop the city down for the win. GG. Oh, that was big. Red will be shattered that he didn't win that. I know it's only a casual game, but we came right from the back then, as we end up... Red only had the 1 VP, which is interesting. Let's have a look at these dice stats. It's pretty big spread of numbers here. Like, look at the 2 rolled a bit. Everything rolled. The lack of 5s hurt us a lot. 7 barely rolled. We got the 9s, though, which was pretty big for us. 10s rolled a little bit. Res card stats, dev card stats. That's a long game for a casual game, too, to be honest. Activity stats, and then the resource stats. So... we had the best production, but we kept getting stuck hands with what we had. So overall, I'm happy just to get that win, considering the position we were in. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.